So in another video, I showed you how to check whether real estate agents have their tags installed or not so that they can remarket. Now, how would they go about that? How would they remarket? So let's just take a look in this one. I've got no idea, never been in here before, but so let's take a quick look and see what sort of properties they have, right? Now, I would say what I would be doing if I was this lot, I would be setting up you can obviously search by these categories and these categories here. So what I would be setting up is custom audiences based on what the clients come on here and search for. So if, for example, they come on here and they search for houses. Now, it depends on how many you've got. So, for example, there wouldn't be many one-bedroom houses, and there probably aren't many five-bedroom houses. But if you combine the 4 and the 5-bedroom houses, and you combine, say, the 2 and the 3 and the 1-bedroom houses, and sort of tag that as smaller houses and these ones as larger houses, you'd end up with 2 audiences. And that would allow you to then remarket. As you get new listings, you could remarket to these people and say, hey, new 4-bedroom house available in Brunswick, Victoria. And if you had apartments, you'd do the same thing. You'd see what bedroom sizes they got, and you divide it up into a couple of different audiences that suit different people. And you would say, hey, 3, you might advertise to all of these, or just those 2, sorry, and you might advertise to that one, and then there'd be very few 4 and 5 bedroom apartments. So these 2 you might combine and go, hey, Brunswick, new listing 1 bedroom, and you send that out to all the people who've been hit with your pixel on your Facebook because you've installed your Facebook pixel, and when they're browsing on Facebook, they get retargeted with an ad showing them that there's a new listing, because you know they're looking in your area. And what you would do is just set the date. Say the average buyer from the time they first come on your website to the time they buy a property might be, say, 40 days. Then what you would do is you'd set your pixel to remarket for, say, 40 or 45 days, and then you'd let them drop out of your system. Or you might set it to 50, but you wouldn't go too far beyond, because that's just going to be an additional cost. And then what you do is you'd set up villas. Now, there's not many villas, so you might combine all of those, or maybe just split them into 2. Townhouses the same. Studios, maybe you put all your studios in one lot, and you'd set up, so you'd end up with, say, your land, your unit. You'd probably end up with, this mob would end up with about 20 to 30 different audiences. And then what that's allowing them to do is remarket at 1/30th of the cost. Because if they just remarket it to everyone, then what happens is you want to advertise a new listing. The problem is you're advertising a house listing to people who are looking for a flat, or you're advertising a flat listing to people who are looking for land. Whereas if you split them up and create custom audiences and then retarget them that way, then you're going to have a much reduced ad cost, and your ad is going to perform way better, which means that Facebook's going to give it a better relevancy score, and then your ad cost is going to be lower. So if you like this video, please give us a thumbs up. I'm Matt from the advertguru.net and from info2me.com. We look after real estate agents with AdWords, Facebook, and chatbots. If you love what we're doing, please subscribe. We're going to have a bunch more videos coming online, and don't forget to give us that like.